Falcon fans, Falcon fans, Falcon fans. And of course, those diehard Atlanta Falcon fans. You already know what it is. You already know what to do. Episode 246, One Time for the Fan. Breakfast. Oh, shit. Breakfast with One Time for the Fan. Wake up early, get your morning dose of Falcons content right here with One Time for the Fan. Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast, Amazon Podcast. Terry, I feel fucking good. That medicine really worked, man. I feel good. Now we can get back to what happened Monday night. We whooped that ass, bro. Nah, I'm just going to get it.
Isn't that a song by LL Cool J?
Which one?
I feel good.
Ah, man.
About candy.
Falcon fans hit that like. Falcon fans hit that share.
Remember that song, I Feel Good About Candy?
Hit that subscribe. I know a lot of LL Cool J songs, Terry, but I Feel Good. You might want to caught with that. Is that like not one of the big hits that was on LL Cool J's track list, or his whole career, or is it more so you have to go like skip to the next song? Nah, go to number 5. Skip to the next song. Nah, go to number 9. Is it one of those songs, or is it one of those I'm gonna knock you out? Like one of those moments.
It's not that. It's probably one of the B-sides. I think it's on the
one of the B-sides. Okay,
it's one of the B-sides, but
because I know a lot of Future songs right now. But I tell you, you can give me a couple songs that's not on his his top hits, and I'll just say, damn, where the hell that Future song come from? You might say, man, that was back there in old Pluto. What's up, Terry?
Where did it go? Where did it? No. I'm imitating you. What up, Carlo? Good morning, Deke. Dwayne Ruffin. Oh, I can't talk. Is with us this morning. Good morning, gentlemen. On a Falcons Friday. Let's go. And why are we spotlighting me, Jack? What's up with that? We're a team. Where'd you go, buddy? Shit, please don't tell me Jack, are you there? Oh my goodness. It is too early for this StreamYard. Okay, fellas. Well, good morning. And he's back. Damn, StreamYard. You're killing me right now.
Bruh, I swear, bruh.
You're killing me. What up, DS?
We're live right now, so I don't want to make it seem like, hey, man, Jack's going to go off on StreamYard, but
yeah.
Bro, I fucking hate StreamYard.
I understand. I still got to pay him this month, Jack. Let's not piss him off.
Bro, I just clicked the comment. All I did was click the comment on Dwayne Ruffin, and it kicks me out of the stream.
Hey, what browser are you using? Are you using Chrome, using Firefox, using Edge? What are you using?
This is Google Chrome. It's supposed to be the best of the best. But we've been using Google Chrome for the longest.
I use Chrome too. Is it up to date? Does your version be? I don't know, man.
Gosh, Terry, it is 2024. I'm not running the 2002 Google Chrome.
There are different updates, right? That have to. So I don't know if you should check for update. I don't know.
I mean, my computer usually roll out all the updates for me. I just load up and there everything is. But we'll go back and check everything. And this is the second time that StreamYard has StreamYard us.
Yeah.
Just from doing something like this, clicking the comment.
Yeah.
And putting Dwayne Ruffin's wonderful comment on the screen this morning. Diehard Atlanta Falcon fan, checking it from the West Coast. Don't even know if the sun is up over there.
That's weird.
Dwayne, is the sun up? It's 6:10 on the in Cali right now. Is the sun up? Carlo Wiggins is in the chat.
Yeah, Carlo's here. What up, Carlo? What up, DSGB?
DSGB Hall's in the chat. DSGB Hall, are you pulling up to the Benz Sunday night? Apparently, I could have sworn I read your comment the other day on the podcast. Are you pulling up to the Benz Sunday night?
The funniest reels or something on Facebook. I can't remember what it was, man, but I laughed for about 20 minutes at that. Deke is funny. What up, Kenneth?
Hilarious. Hey, you want to laugh? You want to laugh at something else? Go to that I-85 rivalry group.
Oh my
Facebook. God, the Falcons and the Panther fans. That right there will get you going every morning.
Yo, man, y'all have been we're
just destroying the Panther fans right now. And Panther fans are just destroying the Panther fans right now.
At this point, this is just a Jack. Like, I have to step in, bro. Y'all are killing the Panther fans. Killing them.
We talked about the narrative, Terry, with the Falcons before the season started.
Yep.
Talked about that whole Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix, why we draft a quarterback type of thing, that narrative. And
right.
Sitting here looking at, what's this, Get Up or First Take? This is Get Up?
Yes, before 10, so it's Get Up.
And the Jets, who beat the Patriots last night on Thursday Night Football, who now sit at 2-1.
Right.
The talk is, are the Jets Super Bowl contenders from beating a weak New England Patriots team? Now they're Super Bowl. Are they super? Is this the moment for Aaron Rodgers?
But you know Stephen A. loves some Aaron Rodgers, man.
Well, this is Ryan Clark, hey man, and this is what's the other one? Mike Greenberg. Is that Greenberg? Is that Greeny?
Well, ESPN is in love with Aaron Rodgers, man.
He's wearing the Aaron Rodgers jersey, standing up, and he's literally flexing this off on national television right now.
There you go.
It's kind of like how Stephen A. has his hate for the Cowboys. They're showing their love for the Jets.
No, they love Aaron Rodgers. That's who they love.
So now they're asking, what do the Jets stack up in the loaded AFC? Falcon fans, if we beat the Chiefs, Falcon fans, when we beat the Chiefs Sunday night at home in front of the Swifties, the following morning, the narrative will be, are the Falcons ready for the Super Bowl? Are they ready for the playoffs?
I wonder if it will, or will it be the same as did the Falcons win or did the Eagles lose?
Sheesh. Did the Chiefs not stack up properly against the Falcons? Did it not match up well? You know they're going to try to say something that it was the Chiefs' problem.
Yeah.
Why they lost the game to the Falcons. Not the Falcons winning and just single-handedly beating the Chiefs is going to happen Sunday night. They're going to say, oh, Chiefs didn't play up to their level of expertise that they were supposed to. Everything's about the Chiefs. Taylor Swift arrived late.
That's the narrative, Jack, and it's not fair. And the only way we can do something about it is win a championship. Look, they're not going to give us credit until we win a championship, and maybe not even then. But at that point, I won't care, man. I just want to win a championship. I don't care what they say. I don't care about the narrative. Narratives don't determine. Because let me tell you something: wise men and women can see beyond narratives. They can see beyond agendas and see the truth for what it is. You know, everybody else goes for the window dressing. They go for the forest. They go for the flash. Wise man, always humble, can see through the BS. So, you know, they can say
Question from Dwayne Ruff and Terry. You in the building Sunday? You with the Falcons Sunday?
I am
at the highs.
I'm in the building Sunday. I am.
Oh shit, Terry's in the building. Terry's going 2 for 2.
Yeah, just confirmed it this morning, as a matter of fact. So yeah, I am in the building, man. So looking forward to it.
Hey, big shout to T Will.
Going over to Reverb afterwards.
Oh man, the after party. Well, it's Sunday night. I don't know if it's going to be open.
Oh, you know what?
They close pretty early on Sunday nights.
Sunday night. Oh, maybe we go.
The Hilton might be open too. I mean, they have the 2 bars, the one that's on the 1st floor, the one that's on the 4th floor. So a couple of fans asked us, they're coming in town this week. Jack, where's the party spots? What's there to do? Yeah, this is the cool thing about what's going to happen with the future of Atlanta, of downtown Atlanta. Fans asking me like this is their first time in town. Where do I go? What do I do? Tailgating, bars, hangout experiences. On the road, you know, Razzle Tour Fan Club, we do all that shit. At home, I'm gonna talk to you like I'm in Atlanta because I'm in Atlanta. Go to a strip club, man. Get some lemon pepper wings. Nah, I'm just playing.
Magic City. Hey, I heard a rumor that Kirk was buying out.
That's a rumor. You know, by buying out no Magic City, renting no club for no win.
What?
That was great. And don't forget, you got to watch for those. You might see a fake profile with a blue check mark. That does not mean that, hey, that's the guy. He's the source. But fans caught on to that one quickly. That said, wait, Kirk Cousins is renting out a Magic City to have a post-game performance party? What?
I just want to know, will Luscious and Alizé be performing while Kirk down some lemon pepper wings? I just want to know.
What did you say?
Luscious and Alizé.
What?
I mean, those are stripper names.
That was 2 wows, one for Luscious and one for Alizé.
So I'm told those are stripper names. You know, I don't visit establishments like that, but so I'm told those are stripper names. Okay, just saying.
Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. T Will in the building Sunday for Falcons Chiefs. Now, Falcon fans, it's going down in a major way this Sunday. Falcons Chiefs. Well, before we get to Falcons Chiefs, before we get to the magical moment that's happening at the Benz with Arthur Blank getting his award, and what they got, I think Candy Burris is doing the national anthem. So much is happening Sunday night.
It's a lot. At
the Mercedes-Benz. So if you're in the house, if you're in attendance, get to your seats early. You don't want to miss this type of stuff because you're out there trying to finish your last barbecue, your last rib at tailgate. Hey, Arthur Blank's on the field. Hold on, I'll be right there. Hey, man, gates getting packed up. Hold on, man. I'm trying to finish this rib. Man, you should have been in there 30 minutes ago.
Those ribs are hitting, man. I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie. It's Atlanta now. Them tailgates be tailgating.
Ribs are hitting, you know. I'm just saying.
Big shout to everybody in the chat. Deshaun Coswell. What's up, one timer?
Deshaun,
Falcons finished the 2013 season with the same record as what divisional rival? Yeet.
rival. I'm gonna 2013. Hold on. All right, so 2015, the Panthers were good. It would have to be the Bucks or the Saints. I'm going Saints. I'm going Saints.
You going with the Saints?
Yeah, I'm going Saints. What say you?
2013.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the year? Wait, that was the year we slumped it up.
Yeah, we did suck 2013. Because that was after 2012, which we went to the NFC. So we sucked 2013.
Well, Panthers are not a rival. They're nowhere near rival. So when you said rival, Deshaun, you just lost me with the Panthers.
So disrespectful.
It's like big brother, little brother type shit. It's like, hey man, go on, man. I got people over. Like, go.
It's true, but it's
I got people over here. Like, go in your room or something.
Oh my God. You know
that
what?
Ain't no rival. That ain't no rival. So I'm gonna go ahead and say
that's
2013. I'm gonna say the Saints.
Well, we sucked in 2013, so it could have been. We sucked.
I'm gonna say the Saints.
You're gonna say the Saints?
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Saints. Deshaun, give us the answer in the chat. DSGB Hall said it's still dark there. The sun, Falcon fans. I know we live over here on One Time for the Fan in Atlanta, but the sun is not even up yet on the West Coast. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to creating this content early in the morning. The sun is not even up on the West Coast, Terry. Look what we've done.
It's not even up.
Falcon fans, come on, man. Breakfast with One Time for the Fan. DSGB Hall said, I will be in the Benz Sunday night. Terry?
What's up, DSGB? I love it. Hey, Jack, let me ask you a question. Can you hear me clear? Can you hear me? Like,
yep.
How do I sound? Do I sound good? Because I got my microphone from my best friend. Like, I'm talking through my microphone. It's like my first cast, podcast with the microphone. So,
hey, your best friend did a good job, man. Big shout out to the homie.
Shout out
looking out for you.
Yeah,
Terry, we're getting this content in. We're soon to get off of StreamYard, hopefully. New camera, new microphone over there for you. I have a new camera on the way, but we also have, don't know if fans see it if you're checking in from YouTube. I believe the Superman chats are up, right? I believe they're up.
Chat.
I don't know. I can't really see it right now, but if you are checking in from YouTube and you see something that says Superman chat, like, let us know if you see it, right? Because we hit it.
Country.
It's a big shot to Big Low Country. That's a Superman chat.
That's a Superman chat, bro.
We're gonna create something else too. I've been thinking about, should we do like some Outcast shit? Should we do like some Future shit?
Somebody gave me a great one like 10 shows ago, and I forgot it, and I don't know what show it's on. It was great.
We'll remember it.
We'll
get it. We'll get it. But for the fans here that's listening to One Time for the Fan, either on your way to work, making breakfast at the Waffle House, running your errands at the gym, thank you for tuning in to One Time for the Fan. Hey, that's in the chat. You said Carolina deserves it. Shit.
Savage.
Big shout out. DFU. Big shout out DFU in the building. Big shout to Carrie. Big shout to Bodie 3000. Sterling Woods is in the chat.
What up, Sterling?
Dwayne Reference said, DSGB Hall, you going to the Denver and the Vegas game? I think DSGB Hall, I think he's booked for Vegas. I don't know if he's hitting Denver. Sean, go get a Huber's in the chat. We are. I know we ready. I know we all ready. I know we all are ready. Big shout to Sean in the chat. That's a diehard Falcon fan right there, ladies and gentlemen. When you talk about these fans that's in the chat this morning, the fans that listen to the Wednesday shows and the Sunday night shows when we talk Falcons, some real diehard Atlanta Falcon fans. Terry.
Yes, sir.
You're a diehard Atlanta Falcon fan.
Yes, I am, sir.
Your thoughts about, before we get Falcons Chiefs and we talk about what's happening at the Benz, what were your thoughts about Monday night's game against the Eagles, prime time? Now we had a couple days to go over it, Terry. I know we talked about it on Wednesday, but now you're getting ready for Falcons Chiefs. But how are you feeling, Terry, leading up to the game, hearing about, the hostile environment, this tough Eagles defense, and what the Eagles did in Brazil against the Packers, and how are we going to stop a team that just scored 30+ when we just got beat by a team with 6 field goals? And Terry, give us your thoughts on Falcons Eagles.
I was proud of our team.
Yeah.
You know, even if we didn't win,
3.
we came in and we hung with them. You know, we kept it close. We kept it close the entire game. We took our shots when it was there. We took what they gave us. I mean, you know, you could argue a call here, a call there, but I was proud of our team. But it really was a tale of two cities, right? It was a tale of two realities because as they're driving and it's third down, and I'm thinking to myself, we're out of timeouts. If they run the ball here, we're done, right? So, you know, in my mind, I'm going through the machinations of, all right, I got to do a podcast. I got to get ready. I got to put my, you know, we got to be positive. We don't want to discourage the fan base and all this stuff. And all of a sudden they pass the ball and he drops it. And literally my wife was 10 feet away from me and she heard me go, oh, shit.
Which at that time, oh, wait, Kim cursed?
No, she heard me say
that was you. I'm about to say they heard you say. I'm about to say Kim's probably like, how dare you?
Yeah. What's
that
wrong?
Language.
That's absolutely what she did. That's absolutely what she did. But I went, oh shit, Kim, we got the ball back. And she's like, yeah, okay, all right. And then so we go on this drive, right? And it's perfect. Like it was perfection. I went back and I'm looking at it because I want to correct myself. So on the podcast that we did a couple days ago,
go ahead, Terry.
They were in man on that last drive. They were not. Okay.
They were in cover 0 as Kurt called out when Dan Patrick, we're going to play that too as well. Dan Patrick told Kurt, well, they didn't blitz you that whole entire drive. And then Kurt said, well, they did send pressure on that last one. So we, you know, they
on the last one. But on the plays leading up to that, they were in some sort of cover 2, whatever. But anyway, when Bijan comes out, the cornerback gravitates to him. But he's up way too far, which is why Mooney was so open because he's running deep outs and comebacks. But anyway, I mean, it was like bam, bam, bam. So you throw to Kyle, you throw to the Mooney, and you're at the 13-yard line, and it's like 30 seconds left, and I'm going, like, we legitimately have a chance. As a matter of fact, so much so I'm going, guys, we don't want to score too quickly. You know.
Remember now, the Eagles did not have to throw the ball.
They did
on that 3rd and 4.
They did not.
That was called from the commentators. That was called from everybody who watched the game, even ESPN reporting before that throw that they're going to go to the locker room of the winning team after the game, and that may be the Philadelphia Eagles.
That was
they said that.
They did say that
before the Falcons had a chance to get the ball back. Terry,
bet they regretted it after that. I know that. I know they were wrong. ESPN had to change the whole narrative the next day, huh? Had some folks staying up late rewriting some stuff.
Friend texted me and said we might have to change ESPN to LIES.
Something. But anyway, you know, bottom line, they throw the ball there. And you know, the thing about it, look, if he catches the ball, the game's over.
Game is over, y'all.
The end zone. Because you got Clark Phillips, and no disrespect to Clark, but Saquon is going to run all over Clark Phillips. It's going to be a first down. He's not going to stop him.
Oh, shit. It works. Oh, shit.
What? Not a Superman chat. Oh, wow. Deke. How apropos is it that Deke does the first Superman chat? Wow.
All right, I'm back.
We got a Superman chat.
I don't know what to do. I don't want to cut you off, Terry. Like, Country got the and
I don't know.
Steve got the soundboard. Like, what the fuck do we do?
I tell you what, hey, fans in the chat, you guys come up with whatever our moniker or celebration should be whenever we get a super chat.
What do we do?
Make it a thing. We don't know what we do.
Should I call Country? I'd be like, yo, Country, I just got a Superman chat. Like, what do I do?
Yeah. So the best one, and Jack and I will look at it. Jack and I, and you know, but you guys come up with the suggestion.
Carrie, Bodie, get in here quickly.
We'll do. Yeah.
Bodie!
Bodie's at
Bodie!
work. I don't think Bodie's coming.
Hey, man, somebody sent you a Gatorade.
I don't. Oh, wow. That's just wrong. That's just mean. Bodie.
Can you come down for about 30 seconds?
Bodie's going to get you, man. I'm just, hey, Bodie. Hey, Bodie.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. HOA keep driving around that roof. Hey, let me tell you something. It's Friday. That roof better be fixed today, Bodie.
Bodie. That's who it is, Bodie. It's not me, Bodie. It's him. That dude right there, Mr. Jack Spade.
Bodie on the roof right now eating the sandwich. Ha, Jack Spade, you full of shit. You full of shit.
It's not me. It's not me. And shout out to Carrie and Bodie. Can't do this without them. Matter of fact, Bodie joined me on the podcast on freaking Monday night.
That's great, man.
Oh man,
That's great. I know Bodie's excited about a win. Bodie's a hard-working individual, man. I'm talking about when we first started with Bodie being here every single day, every single hour, every single minute, to now where Bodie is right now in his career, where taking off and doing great things right now. But work has Bodie where it's like, bro, he's doing everything.
Yeah.
So when I tell you that Bodie still respects the chat, still loves talking with everybody, but his work schedule is super tough. And then he has life too as well. But Bodie will be checking in with us from time to time. I guarantee you that here on One Time for the Fan. He's a great guy.
Okay.
Dwayne Ruffin. So we'll start just like an impromptu, I guess, type of
let's wait for the chat. They're gonna give us suggestions, right? You guys come up with
but they can give like a million suggestions. The next thing you know, it's time for the end of the show. And it's like we're still sitting on Dwayne Ruffin's 499 comment.
Won't have it. We'll just say that's a Superman chat for now. We won't have it today. So this is what we'll have to do, Jack.
Let me call Country and see if I can borrow the dun dun dun. See if I can borrow the dun dun dun.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do that.
He's not gonna do that. Okay, I call Uncle Steve and be like, hey, Uncle Steve, can I borrow the song, the Superman chat song?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, he's not gonna do that. Yeah. All right, so let's create something. Terry, you got like a, you know how you do, like, you know, they tap the glass at the table, like, you know, you want to do that? No, fuck it. All right,
bro. I have no idea. Like, and the sad part is somebody gave me a good one like 10 shows ago. I can't even remember it. But let's in the chat. Suggestions here in the chat. Let's
Dwayne Ruffin. Let me see here.
Got another one too, bro.
I don't know. So you see what I'm saying, Terry? I told you about the Superman chats before we had the song. Yeah.
So you got Atlanta Dog 88.
Shit.
You got Atlanta Dog 88, and you need to acknowledge him.
Dwayne Ruffin, we don't have the song and everything prepared. So we're just going to say, big shout out to Dwayne Ruffin for the Superman chat. That's what we're going to say right now. For right now.
Yeah, that's
probably won't be like this on the next podcast.
All right, cool. Big shout out to D Ruff for the Superman chat. And we got Atlanta Dog 88. Come on, Jack.
Let's bring hold on. I got something for you. This for Dwayne Ruffin. Hold on.
That's good.
Which one of you content creators bringing out the cheers? The audience. I thought of that shit quickly. Bam.
Interactive, right? Because you're interactive.
Right on the spot. Big shout out to the
You went right by him. Oh my God. What are you
doing? Hold on. I got you. No, I don't do. We don't do this with the fans. You know how these comments roll over here. Vincent Coakley. Check y'all Falcons app too as well. Vincent Coakley got some really cool pictures on there from the Falcons-Eagles game.
Call a penalty on yourself.
Atlanta Dog 88 with the Superman chat. Big shout out to Atlanta Dog 88. Clap it up for Atlanta Dog.
Is that a golf clap? Is that a golf clap, Jack? You look like you're doing a golf clap.
I mean, that's when you double bogey.
Yes. That's not when you double bogey.
I mean, when you look at, you know, some of the holes you're playing at and you're like, oh my gosh, how I'm finna hit, you know, that's a 327 par 4. Like, what am I finna do here?
Jesus. I think we got one more, Jack. You got to scroll down.
Falcon fans in the comment. Now, here's the deal. We have a lot of Falcon fans here commenting, talking Falcons, Chiefs, Falcons, Eagles, Arthur Blank Sunday night, and the Superman chats are rolling in. We will skip around to the comments when we have the Superman chat. Sterling Woods is in the chat. Big shout out to Sterling Woods.
That's
for the Superman.
With the golf club. That's a Superman chat. Yes. Or you know what? We could just say, booyah. That's a Superman chat.
Nation, you know, NBA Jam's going to hit us up. Hey, guys, remember, we're still around, guys. We're still around. We heard the booyah.
Shout out to Stuart Scott, wherever you are, brother. Rest in power. Rest in peace.
Hey, big shout out to everybody here checking in. Christy Lewis is here talking Falcons football with us. Rudy is in the chat. It is Falcon Friday. Matter of fact, Terry, it's Falcon fans talking Falcons football on a Falcons Friday. Tag your Falcons friends. Tell your Falcons family. Falcons, Eagles the other night. Beautiful victory for the Atlanta Falcons coming away in hostile environment, you know, on the road in a big game. Terry, even in week 2, I know fans would say every game's a must-win game. Terry, looking at that game after losing to the Steelers, that was a must. Emphasis on must. Win game.
Do you think the Eagles saved our season?
When we make it to the playoffs and we make it to the Super Bowl, I'm gonna say yes. I think the Eagles put us in a position where, bro, you did not want to be 0-2 going up against those Chiefs. Just imagine how they would talk about us right now in this position.
Well, so let's go to this alternate universe where we lose this game, right? Those of you Marvel fans out there, we're leaving the 616 universe and we're going to whatever 838, whatever 808, whatever other Marvel universe. But in this universe, we lost. Ha! This Sean says, Bodie, I want a dance battle. Holy shit, I want to see that. Anyway,
I'll send a Raven up to the roof and I'll ask him. I'll send a Raven up.
Get him, Deshaun. Yeet, get him. Get him. All right. Anyway.
Deshaun, he on that old Atlanta yeet when he got that.
Yeet.
He going across the whole stage with it, man.
Yeet.
Big shot to Deshaun.
Why does this kept? I used to be quite the dancer back in the day. Now I'm fat. I can't see my shoes anymore.
Hold on, Terry. You can't say those things on this podcast. I'm gonna blow the whistle on you. Matter of fact, we haven't had the whistle in a long time.
Really? Is that no longer politically correct? What is it? Big bone, big back? Like what's the politically correct? Is it big back?
I mean, you just don't want to just go ahead and call yourself out like that, Terry. I mean, that catch you made at the Rise Up Tour fan club tailgate that day clearly shows that you still have it.
I had on black.
Shit.
You couldn't see the belly fumbling.
Well, let's continue the conversation then. No, you got it.
What the hell are we talking about? Okay, so in this universe, we lose this game. Number one, you're probably not going to have the amount of Atlanta fans coming out to this game this Sunday. And there's probably a whole lot of pressure on the Falcons and the front office to play one Michael Penix. So look, and I didn't want to be in that universe. I didn't. And I think the Eagles calling that third down play really helped us get there. So thank you, Eagles. Yeah, thank you, Nick. Thank you, whatever. But no, I'm not going to say, I mean, you could argue they did save our season so far, because you don't want to start 0-2 because now the pressure that's on everybody to win that game at home, I don't know. Anyway, just my thoughts. Marcus says one time for the fan. Hey, LaMarcus, I caught your video, man. That was cool. I dug it.
Big shout out to LaMarcus Boyd. Terry, can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound like weird.
That's StreamYarding. I just want to make sure you can hear me.
I can hear you, but you sound weird. You
sound
like
I just heard like a clip randomly when you were talking, and I looked down, and then next thing you know, like the microphone, like the volume just kind of, I don't know, like it just shot down, or the feedback, whatever's going on. This shit's ridiculous. I just hate StreamYard.
Sound like a Baptist preacher at one of those old time Baptists. And the Lord said, and
pass the collection plate around. We'll go ahead and get some money here for the check.
God is good.
Deshaun was said.
The Lions did. It helped.
Jack say yeek. Get some. Hey man, yeek. Some. Big shout out.
You can't.
Big shout out to Sterling Woods. I mean,
like fuckhead. There you go. You can't be like yeek.
Man, I can a little bit, man.
You got yeek. You got to bounce with it, Jack. What are you doing? Now you know you.
Hold on. Now, we came from that era. Now don't let me roll that shoulder on you. Now we ain't talking down in Hollowell. Now we talking about them Bankhead days. Now hold on. Now we'll take it back. We are Atlanta. TG's in the chat. Good morning, my Falcon fan family. LaMarcus Boyd checking in. LaMarcus was in Philly too as well in the hostile environment. Those guys are believing even more after that victory. Big shout to LaMarcus Boyd. The message from Kirk Cousins to the team, Terry, just want to pull this up here on that final drive because he was talking with Dan Patrick. We're going to get to Falcons Chiefs in a minute here. We got enough time this morning, Falcon fans. There's no rush. But, of course, Kirk Cousins talking with Dan Patrick after the amazing victory over the Eagles Sunday night. We'll go ahead and pull this up. Terry, can you see it?
I can see it, sir. I can absolutely.
So in this moment right here, Kirk Cousins is talking to Dan Patrick. Dan is asking him about the final drive, and he asks Kirk, "What did you say to your team? What did you say to the offense as you get ready for the final drive?" I think Kirk threw a quote in there from Joe Montana about John Candy being in the stands. Like, don't worry about who's in the stands, like who's watching. He went out there and said, at first he told the team, just have fun, Terry. You're down 6 with no timeouts in a hostile environment. And this guy walks into the huddle and says, hey, guys, let's have some fun here.
Just run over to the Buick like you're back home with your mom, playing football in the streets. Just run an out route to the Buick. Don't think about it, Jamie Foxx. I'm Al Pacino.
Terry gets kudos for the point. Terry watches a lot of movies, so when he brings those movie lines, those movie references, I love it. Terry, Kirk Cousins talking to Dan Patrick about the win, telling him that, went over, of course, the coverages. Kirk Cousins is, man, he's one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league. But for Kirk to tell you the coverage that the Eagles were in, what they were doing, how they were trying to disguise their coverage, talking about the respect for Vic Fangio, not blitzing him, 36 years old, coming off the Achilles injury, and was still able to execute in that drive. It does set up for an identity builder going into the rest of the season because you have the Chiefs here, a banged-up Chiefs here Sunday night. But then you see the smile on Kirk. You see even Dan Patrick even give a little smile like, Kirk with the Falcons fits. It's fitting.
Dan,
right?
Kirk is in fuego.
Thank you, Terry. What did you get from this conversation with Kurt and Dan Patrick? Even mentioning down to the cover 0 when Kurt saw it on the 3rd and 4. Seeing it on the last play too as well, where a lot of teams do run cover 0 in the end zone. And Kurt taking advantage of it. We went over the play the other night where Drake London just straight, oh my gosh, that's college versus high school right there. That type of move he ran. Like you just don't, even as a veteran quarterback like Slay, how do you not set up for that type of break from Drake London? He hit you one of them Chad Johnson moves, them T.O. moves.
It was embarrassing. No, I'm kidding.
Go look at the separation that Drake had from Slay when he starts to move, when he plants his foot to do the Allen Iverson.
Yeah, man. Oh my God, the cross. You did not do that. Yes, you did. Okay.
I sure did.
Yes, you did. I think
he hit him with. If it was a basketball in his hand, he hit him with the sham guy.
He hit him with the. Hey, man, go ahead and wow yourself, Jack. Go ahead and wow yourself.
You know what? I might have to.
Go ahead and wow yourself. Go ahead.
We got the whatchamacallit up too. We got the super. Wow it out.
Yeah, no. Yeah, man. If you bite on that, if you bite on the inside move, right, you're dead going to the out. It's either you do or you don't. Now, if you don't bite, maybe you got a chance. But if you bite, and you kind of almost have to bite because there's no coverage over the top. Like you said, there's cover 0.
There's a lot of one-on-ones and a couple guys blitzing in between gaps.
Right, but the back of the end zone is going to be open.
Yep. The first time it was open, just Ray would. Damn, they still got Ray Ray's jersey. Did anybody find a piece of Ray Ray's jersey from that 3rd down play?
I think it was in the safety's pocket. I think it was in his pocket.
You missed the holding call and put us in a situation where it's like, boy, the referees just want us to lose.
Yeah, I think in some cities that's called assault, Jack. I think there was an assault in the end zone. But yeah, it happens. It's okay.
Falcon fans, you heard it from Kirk Cousins talking to Dan Patrick, telling his team, let's just run these plays like we normally do. Let's just go out here and, like he said, have fun. But put everything you can into this last drive, right? Don't worry about, like he said, that line like Joe Montana said, hey, John Candy's in the stands. He's sitting row 2. Who cares what celebrity's here? Who cares what the media is thinking? This is our last drive.
I think he relaxed them, man. I think what he did was just to relax the guys because they had to have an ungodly amount of pressure on them. Think about it. They know what happens if they're 0-2.
That's true. But you're also thinking as this for Kirk Cousins. I'm getting to the quarterback's mindset right now. I might be wrong. But you're playing the Eagles and you're down 6. And you're looking at a defense where you're like, they're finna put pressure on me to make sure I don't get this ball out. If I'm Kirk Cousins, you got to think going into that moment, okay, you're watching the field, you're reading the defense. Vic's finna send somebody. It's not just the front four. Vic has to send somebody. That's where that shout out to the offensive lineman goes. We can give a shout out all day about the 1 sack performance from the offensive line. Keeping Kurt as clean as possible. The big shout out goes to that final drive. They kept Kurt clean. I'm talking about clean. Like he brought out a brand new jersey on that drive.
Like he had his white shirt on for church, pressed and ironed.
Shit.
And not a speck of dirt was on it, man. It was calming him down. It's like sunshine. And remember the Titans when he's like, hey, man, let him through. You know what I mean? When that offensive lineman is like, come on, it's going to be a long day.
You mentioned that, he had his white shirt like he was going to church. Don't forget now, there's some people that go to church and they love their favorite parking spot. They get there on time early enough.
Yep.
Like, oh, my parking spot's here. Same like how you go to work. That's how it was Monday night for Kurt. He was like, I'm on time today. I'm not late for work today. Especially going to the last drive.
Good.
To hit Pitts, to hit Mooney, to hit Drake.
And Drake.
You know that remind me of, Terry? Remember that Lions game a couple years ago when Matthew Stafford just torched us on like 3 plays after we had the win sold?
Yep.
The win was there. Falcon fans were cheering. We got the win. Matthew Stafford said, how many time left? 56 seconds? All right, bet.
Watch this.
1, 2, and then Matthew Stafford went where with the Lions? He went to the Rams. From the Rams, he was with Raheem Morris and Zach Robinson. And then you get Kirk Cousins over here, which we talked about in the offseason, the Rams system, similar to what they can run. And then you see Kirk Cousins have a late game winning drive performance.
I see what you did there.
It's like all in sync here. I mean, they went a veteran quarterback, a pocket passing quarterback. It's like the same shit that happened with Matthew Stafford a couple years ago. Stafford went to the Rams, put up great numbers. Some of the coaches went over there, left the Rams, went to the Falcons. Kirk Cousins has this game-winning drive moment. He can game as a Falcon.
Are you saying we've seen this movie before, Jack? Is that what
I'm saying? That if the Rams can do it with Matthew Stafford at his age too as well, we're definitely going to be able to do it with Kirk Cousins. This puts us in the running for greatness after that big win. That win Monday night, like you said, did it save the Falcons season?
I think it did. But
the first 4 games of the season so far, knowing that we had the Chiefs Sunday night, we didn't want to go 0-2 into the Chiefs. So yes, the Eagles did save that first part, I would say right now.
And ladies and gentlemen, what Jack did is known as foreshadow. He's foreshadowing things.
That fire. Go ahead. I mean, I'm just looking into it, Terry, to where it's like the team played well. The defense held up, and we held the team to less than 30 points. They just put up 30 burger against the Packers in Brazil. Now Sunday night, Terry, you gotta hold the Chiefs, man, to probably same thing. Less than 20, 25 points, man. You can come away with a win. Defensively, this team has been playing well the past 2 games. I understand they lost the game versus Steelers.
Yeah.
But defensively, I like what Raheem, Jerry Gray, Coach Jimmy, I like what they're doing with this team right now so far. Sunday night now is where the real challenge comes in because you have the back-to-back Super Bowl champs at the Benz with the Swifties. Sunday night football trucks are rolling into Atlanta too as well. I'm sure you guys probably saw some of the videos. But Terry, this moment from Kirk Cousins, look at the smile on Kirk Cousins' face representing Atlanta. That right there is your quarterback, Falcon fans. That right there is your quarterback. Now,
thought I told you.
Chat is live. Chat is lit. Marcus Boyd. The Chiefs can be beat. We are the team to do it. Well, they're 2-0 right now, so let's go ahead and find a way. They could have lost that game against Cincinnati, but the refs, for some strange reason, decided, nah, that's not the case.
Bro, they are killing Pat Mahomes about that ref call, man.
That's not the case. I mean, you're worrying about Taylor Swift and the Benz with the Swifties. Don't forget about old TikTok and Patrick Mahomes' brother. He's probably going to be over there TikToking all day on the doggone field. TikToking in the suites. Wherever you're at and you see Pat Mahomes' brother, just slap the phone at his hand. Get that TikTok shit out of here, boy.
Go the other way.
We're in Atlanta, boy. Clean yourself up a little bit, boy.
Just go the other
You can tell his brother don't eat no lemon pepper wings. Falcon fans in the chat, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Raymond Collins said, what up, fellas? One time for the fan.
What up, Raymond?
TG said, I don't like the big back analogy. Who started that?
Well, TG, I
started with the memes.
I was looking for
There was a meme that had like McDonald's with Popeyes with like Burger King, like another restaurant together. And it was like, this is a big back holiday.
Bro, my daughter cracks big back jokes, and she said, because that's where I got it from. She's like she said something about a big bag. So anyway, ATG, I meant no offense. I was just looking for another word for big boned, an analogy that, kind of resonated with the audience. But no offense, man. Apologies.
Jeff Wolf said, Creflo Spade. Man, I ain't. Boy, I've been Atlanta all day. I remember growing up, you hear about Creflo Dollar all day. What the hell happened to Creflo Dollar? Is he still around?
Yes, he is. Yes.
Man, is the helicopter still working?
I'm sure it is.
Okay.
Sure. Probably the island.
I ain't seen no helicopter fly over my house.
Creflo Spade.
Creflo Spade. Big shout out to Jeff Wolf in the chat. Jack picked us to win now, but I'm worried.
That deserves a wow, Jack.
Creflo Spade deserves a wow?
Deserves a wow, Jack. Give them the
Jeff Wolf got him a wow already this morning with the Creflo Spade comment.
Yeah.
John Gruden picked us to win, but now I'm worried. We do better when we have zero buzz or expectation. They can keep sleeping until New Year's. Terry?
I don't think they care about that. You know what I mean? I think these guys are focused. I think that this team is entrenched and they believe in themselves. I think this Eagles win was big. I think they are tuning out the outside noise. And, it's kind of, look, nobody is 100% immune to it. Because in the world of social media, you're going to hear it. But I think this team is locked in, focused, and they believe in themselves. And it doesn't matter who picks who. I think they're going to go out and give it their best effort. You know what I mean? I really do.
Yeah. Get about to say, Jack done went up there and caught a cold. Kirk Frost had it chilly in Philly. I will say this, though. I mean, I feel much better now. I took a COVID test too early this week, so it's not COVID. But I don't know if y'all see what's going on around y'all. There's a lot of people wearing masks. There's a lot of people who's been calling out. I mean, from my area, from what I see, people who's been, taking time off from work. People are getting sick. The season has changed. Yeah. Right? It's not like that hot Atlanta summer no more. But in Philly, when the temperature dropped in Philly, I was wearing just a jersey. Right? So when it gets a little nippy in Philly at night, you'll definitely feel it. When that breeze is blowing, it's not like the windy city like Chicago. Because I tell you, you can go to Chicago right now for a September game. You're going to get pneumonia. Like we was there a couple of years ago in Chicago for that season opener, Chicago, the Bears versus the Falcons. And that was like September 8th or 9th, bro. It was, when that wind blew, bro, it was like, what the hell just happened?
Because you're right off Lake
September.
Right off.
And Lake Michigan. Now, Philly does have the river right over there behind it too as well. You do feel a breeze every now and then. But at night, and my homeboys that was with me can tell you, because we was in the Uber, they had the windows down. I had to tell Uber driver, bro, can you roll this window up? Like, bro, it is a little bit cold out here. I know it was 82, 83 in the day, but now it's like 61, bro. And it's like, it's a little cold. But at the game, I'm gonna try to get a clip for you all. At the game, I'm just wearing just the jersey. I got my fit on, but I don't have nothing on under the jersey. So when it gets a little nippy, like, bro, I'm like, damn, bro. I mean, the game is keeping you warm because you're excited and you're drinking, you're talking shit. But there was a couple times when I was standing there and the wind was blowing, I was like, whew, caught me a little breeze right there. But when you go to these cities, man, I don't want to go in there with the big hoodie too as well, because I'm gonna get hot and take the hoodie off. You know what I'm saying? And with the way Eagles fans were, I was prepared for war. Fans told me to prepare for battle. So I was going in there. I had the damn gloves in my back pocket, Terry. I was going in there like Ozone for fucking breaking.
Ozone!
I was going in there like,
Answer.
I was going in there like Dre the Boxer. Right? Then I realized in the fourth quarter, this is not the fan base that you need to come in here with a goddamn blanket. I can guarantee you those late October, November games, December games for Philly fans, they probably bundled up. Because it definitely gets chilly in Philly. But Kirk Frost was also a big reason for that too as well, because when he scored that touchdown, man, I'm talking about that cold air. Everything is into the stadium at once. It was like, for the Falcons. Here you go. Falcon fans, here. Take that Philly air. Here you go. Texas Legends in the chat. One of the greatest Houston Texan fans and esports admins they are. Texas Legend is in the chat with the eyeballs. Yeah, Texas, we beat the Houston Texans last year. We don't have to play you guys this year, so don't worry. You're fine. You can come in here and talk some Falcons football with us tonight.
Super Bowl. How about that?
Falcons Texans Super Bowl?
Jack, hey, it could happen. Jack went in there. They were like, "Well, Jack, I'm sorry, it's a show." Jack was like,
why are you yelling, Jack?
They're not stopping us now. Who's next? Ozone Street Dancer. Turbo was behind you doing his top lock and shit. Yeah, man. I hear you.
Diehard Atlanta Falcon fan. I believe Denise Moore, she checked in with us earlier this year on the podcast. She was in where? Bali? Was it Bali she was at?
Bali.
I think it was Bali.
Oh, we got
big shout out to Denise Moore, diehard Atlanta Falcon fan. You can catch her at home games, away games. She is a true Atlanta Falcon fan. It's great to have Denise Moore here with us this morning. Why am I yelling?
Why are you
it's Falcons Friday. We're Falcon fans talking Falcons football on a Falcons Friday, and the Superman chat works.
And the Superman chat. What? You know what? You got a right to yell.
She's Bora. I keep saying Bali. Bora.
Well, tell him, Jack. You got a right to fight for your party. See what I did there? You got a right. Sonya Norwood. Don't skip over Sonya. Sonya Norwood is looking.
I would never skip over Sonya Norwood, especially when we had a good time in Philadelphia. Yeah. Now, this video of Sonya Norwood, she grabbed an Eagles fan's jersey after the game or after the game-winning drive. It was just ragdoll.
Bro, that was wild.
And people talk about the Eagles fan base. Sonya Norwood has a video of her grabbing an Eagles fan,
bro, no,
and throwing him around,
bro,
a pillow.
Bro, she grabbed him like this.
And Buddy was like,
"Oh, Red."
Buddy's like, this way? Okay. Buddy said, this way? Okay. So was like, come here.
Office hours are 9 to 5.
In her Falcons gear. Sonya Norwood is here in the chat.
Represented. Hey, look.
The video from Zay, Sonya Norwood's video. I even had one too as well. Fans spotted me on Around the Horn the other day. After the interception, the camera pans around to the front row, and somebody says, "Is that the back of Jack Spade's jersey?"
Oh, is that what they said?
So the reason why you see the back of the jersey, for fans that saw the video, I'm going to try to pull it up here. When the game is over, I got to pull it up so you guys can see it. When the game is over after we stop the Eagles, I automatically turn around and jump on the chair.
Is that right?
I turn around, I jump on the chair, and I turn to Eagles fans, and I show them where the exit is.
Oh, wow. You did not, Jack. You didn't do that.
After 4 quarters of being nice,
you did not.
4 quarters of being humble, 4 quarters of being cool with this fan base.
To get up off the space
I said, F that. Y'all gonna know who I am today.
Jack said, next.
I'm talking about when that interception happened, and I looked, and bro, first my friend almost ripped my jersey. I was like, bro, get off my goddamn jersey. That's number 1. Number 2, I went to go pick jersey. Like, come here, I'm gonna rip your damn jersey.
You did it just like that?
I mean, it was more like a tear type of thing. Like, hey man, you want to see what's happening?
Okay.
And then quickly, my friend, he starts talking because the ESPN broadcast crew is sitting up to our right. My friend starts going crazy. I turn around quickly, stand on the chair. First thing I'm thinking about is, oh shit, I'm in Philly. What would Philly fans do right now? The Lil Uzi dance. He's from Philly. Start cranking up the little dance. You know the I Want to Rock dance? Start cranking it up. Philly fans, some of them are laughing, but some of them are like, I can't believe we just lost to the Falcons. And then this guy in front of me is cranking this damn dance. Right? So it's like Philly fans are getting, they're getting put in a bad situation within a minute and 50 seconds at that point.
I want to hear about the part where you told them to leave their own damn house.
So I'm going to get the video. I'm going to try to pull it up. But yes, there's a group of Falcon fans to our left. There was a group of Falcon fans to our right, majority all Eagles fans. But at that point, they decided, you know what? I think it's time. I think it's best for us to go now. So I didn't have to tell them where the exit was. They know where the exit is. I just helped them get there a little bit faster. Like, hey, y'all, can we get the lines moving a little bit quickly? Right side is going up, left side's coming down.
You told them, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the bleep up out of here. In their house, Jack. Wow.
CG said that didn't turn into a fight. I gave y'all a shout out the other night, Eagles fans. Not saying UTG, but I gave Eagles fans a shout out the other night on Wednesday. That is not the same hostile fan base that people see. Now, Terry said probably in other areas it was going down. Well, where I was, row one on the 50-yard line, when I turned around to see a sea of green behind me, they wasn't saying shit.
Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, that was known as a humble brag.
No battery throwing, no beer can throwing, no hey buddy, we're gonna get you out of here. The only thing I would say the fans were upset were Joseph Anthony, Rise Up King, yelling out, doing the caca. He does it every single play.
Hold on, Jack. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, when someone says they're on the 50-yard line and they're in seat one, whatever, that's a humble brag.
50-yard line, row one, seat 8.
That's known as a humble brag in the industry.
That's not a humble brag, Terry.
Jack,
this is a podcast. Fans want to know, well, Jack, where were you? I was on row 1.
Jack was stunting on y'all, just so you know.
Stunt. Right? It's not a stunt.
Go ahead and show your rollies. Show your rollies up.
Oh, my gosh.
Show your rollies up.
Jeff Wolf said Jack pulled a wolf. You put them out of their own stadium. Zay in the Bag put them out of their own stadium, not me. Do you see Zay in the Bag video? He was looking for blood. Zay in the Bag turned the camera on and said, "I'm here for blood." Bro. Who wants war? Now, some of the words that Zay in the Bag used, I wouldn't expect to use on Phillies fans after you win the game. But once again, this is not the 2012, 2003 Eagle fan base. Like, this fan base was like, boy, y'all saw the videos. I posted them. They were sitting there like, 300 game. Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah.
Nobody was in the 300 section. Let's keep it real.
I'm telling you, man, I done had more trouble with Saints fans than I did with Eagles fans.
But those are, they're whatever. They're swampers. You get it. But, and that's rivalry. That's a whole different thing. But bro,
that was a humble brag. Denise Moore said that's a flex. Oh my God, come on. Okay, next time, Jack, where were you? I was in the parking lot. Jeffrey. Y'all asked me where I am in Carolina? I was in the parking lot.
Jeffrey, this class isn't going to fill itself, Jeffrey.
Okay. But fans already know, especially the ones that know me. And Denise Moore, you know me. Jeff Wolf, y'all know me. I'm not going to be up there in the 500 section at this game. Y'all know that.
But what I'm saying is, if you were in the 500 section, that story would have been a little bit.
Oh my gosh, it's not a humble flex in that 500. Okay, look, if I say I'm in 413 row 2, it's not a flex, is it?
He's not gonna make it. Oh my God, he's got some Eagles here.
Oh my gosh.
Places. They're giving him out. I don't know that he's gonna make it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. News at 11. We'll get back to you. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to find the video for everybody here in the chat so everybody can see. CBS Sports are picking the Falcons to win. Now, are we on Fox or CBS for this Sunday? I know Chiefs do play a lot of CBS games.
Wait, it's Sunday night? No, that would be
Sunday night. No, we're on NBC.
Yeah, they carry the Sunday night game.
Yeah. Now, I'm about to say if it's a Sunday at one game playing the Chiefs, it'll probably be CBS. But NBC, NBC Sunday night.
Greenberg just opened up his shirt and there's an Aaron Rodgers.
I told you that when the show started. That's what they're over there kissing ass to the Jets right now. And the first topic was, are they Super Bowl contenders from beating a banged up? Nobody even cares about the Patriots no more.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you say man crush? That is a man.
Shit.
Can you say man crush? I think man crush.
Hip flex Shannon Sharp is there. He got to show up. Hey, now let me tell you what we're going to do now, Skip.
Hey.
We talk about the Falcons. We talk about the Falcons. That's how he talks.
His accent is endearing. Okay, don't mock Shannon Sharp. Okay, Unc is all right, man.
I got my cigar. I got my Hennessy.
Let Unc live, Jack. Let Unc live. Stop it right now. He's a Southern gentleman.
Hey, this is great, Falcon fans. We know we always talk Falcons football. We just talked about Falcons, Eagles. Chat is live. Chat is lit. Terry, you know what's going on at the Ben Sunday?
Yes. We're gonna get free hot dogs.
Free what?
Free Cokes. Oh, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm an old timer. Free glizzies. That's right. Free glizzies. I believe that is the colloquialism you guys for hot dogs.
Here's the cool thing, Terry. We can talk about it here on the podcast all day, but I brought somebody special for y'all to talk about what's going on Sunday at the Benz.
Can I get a
Senior Executive Chef Matt from Mercedes-Benz is here once again.
Chef Matt,
What's up?
Falcons Sunday night football. Chef Matt, how are you doing, sir?
I am doing awesome. How are you guys?
I'm doing great.
We're doing well. Chef Matt, can you please tell Jack to give me a wow for my colloquialism of Glizzy? I thought it was good, and he's just not giving me my props right now.
So I'll tell you, I felt old as well because I kept hearing it. I had to look it up. I didn't realize that was the slang name for hot dogs.
So,
Right.
for those who do not know, the glizzy is like the up north term apparently for the hot dog. They don't want to say the hot dog no more. They call it the glizzy.
Okay.
Right. So for everybody,
It's Glizzy Day
the
Sunday.
glizzy.
100,000 hot dogs on Sunday. 100,000.
100,000. Matt, there's a lot of work that goes into that too as well. For those that do not know who you are and what you do, can you let everybody know who Chef Matt is?
Yeah, so I'm Chef Matt. I'm the senior executive chef at Mercedes-Benz. I've been here since we opened the building. So we've done a lot of crazy things here at the stadium, Super Bowls, national championships, MLS championships, but giving away 100,000 hot dogs for free, along with a bag of chips and a really cool souvenir soda cup with Arthur Blank's face on it and all of the cool artwork. This is definitely going to be one for the books. I'm pretty sure we're going to break a record on hot dogs given out at an NFL game. We will see, but yeah, we just to give you a little insight in the logistics, because that's my job, logistics, my favorite part. It's going to take 100 extra cooks. It's going to take 100 extra front of house employees to pass them around, bring them all throughout the stadium. I built a kitchen outside of where the Falcon is, Gate 4, just to cook hot dogs. We brought in 250 pallets worth of product. We have a 40-foot freezer truck. We have a 40-foot cooler. And we've been working all week just to make this happen. So we basically have 50 pop-up locations, production locations, all throughout the concourse that we're building. So we're going to have all 100 of those cooks at each of those areas. All they're going to be doing is wrapping hot dogs, bringing them to the distribution points. But it's a pretty wild plan. So I'll probably post a little footage of behind the scenes of this entire thing sometime this week. But yeah, it's going to be a crazy day. Free hot dogs, chips, and soda.
And we're talking about every fan that walks into the Benz. You're not going to say, oh, hey, you're a Chiefs fan. You don't get that. Every single fan that walks into the Benz.
Every person that walks in, as soon as they walk in the door, they're going to get a really cool souvenir soda. And then a lot of the stands, like I'd say 75%, you can walk up to, get hot dogs, 2 per transaction. But if you want more, you can get right back in line and get more. And yeah, it's something that Levy, the company I work for that operates all the food and beverage in the stadium, wanted to really highlight what Arthur's done, not only for the city and the community, but also for just the entire food and beverage industry as a whole when it comes to stadiums and arenas and just the, game-changing vision that he had way back in, 2017, 2016. So yeah, we're giving away free food.
Even before that, because Arthur Blank has done a lot here in the community that some people do not know about. Even back long before the Mercedes-Benz, what fans do not know what Arthur Blank here has done for the city of Atlanta. So big shout out to all the fans that will be attending the event coming up Sunday. And don't forget, fans, there's still tickets available. Terry, you hearing the work that Chef Matt is going through right now, man. Just your thoughts on that. I mean, Chef Matt has been here on the channel before where, he's dealt with the COPA committee that he had to deal with. Of course, they had, Falcons season opener with the Falcons Steelers, and then, of course, the Molly B's new area. But now they have the appreciation for Arthur Blank going on Sunday, and you see what is going on behind the scenes. Terry, get your thoughts into that, man, because Chef Matt is a hard-working individual.
Chef Matt is the man. As a matter of fact, when he sits down, he should say, hi, my name is Chef Matt, like James. He could always drink shaken, not stirred, something like that. No, he's the man. Chef Matt is that dude. Definitely works hard, down to earth, approachable, and I love it. And Chef, I was checking your page out again because
what you got?
I got to check you out.
Terry's lurking, Matt. When you're sleeping, Terry's like, nah, let me check this IG page.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the support. I really do.
I saw one of those big ass pretzels, and I really want one. Like, bro, I'm not even a pretzel fan, but this thing, it got me so hungry. Like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah. You recently did something with Bijan Robinson. How did that turn out?
Oh,
Yeah, so we have Bijan. I don't think the video is coming out for another, I think next week, but I got Bijan in the kitchen to do a little collaboration. Really, really cool. You talk about a down to earth guy. Bijan he's the guy. He really is humble, super appreciative. So I had him come to the kitchen. I got him a chef coat with the Falcon logo and his name on it and everything. And we just played around, had fun. We came up with a really cool hand breaded chicken sandwich using his honey mustard. And then obviously I showed him the pretzel and all that stuff. So we should launch that probably next week. So keep looking out on that page. And then I guess I'll give it to you first because no one else knows this, but I got work done coming into the kitchen next week.
whoa.
He's going to be featuring an item for the Saints game. So you're hearing it first.
Whoa.
You'll see that come out, but that's going to be a fun one. He has a gumbo recipe that's been with the family for years and years and years. It's his mother's recipe. So we're going to be doing that, playing around in the kitchen, and then that's going to be his gumbo is going to be featured at the Saints game.
What?
I have two questions for you, Chef Matt. One, where can I get those pretzels? Because I'm gonna get one this Sunday.
You come to a game, let me know, hit me up. I'll get one to you, but it's at Molly B's concession stand.
Okay. And then the second one, you referenced a contest where you were looking for suggestions. And I have someone who actually works in the food industry. I think they work on movie sets and they prepare dishes. Very good dishes.
Nice.
But she expressed interest. So how could I connect you with her?
Yeah, give her my Instagram handle, Stadium Chef, and have her DM me. But that's something I'm working on. I've had that idea in the back of my head for a while, so I'm working through the plan of that. But yeah, essentially what I want to happen is be able to have all the fans, all the Falcon fans and United fans really, submit their work with a picture and a recipe, and then we vote on it as a team, and then we feature their item during a game.
Awesome.
That is great. That is great. Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe. But now you're talking about gumbo the night of the Saints. You're gonna have a lot of Saints fans in here saying, "No, that ain't New Orleans gumbo." I'm guessing that Work Done has this magnificent recipe that Falcon fans would love. But don't worry about the Saints fans because when they come down here, they're gonna start talking about the stadium and about the food and the drink. That's just Saints fans, Chef Matt. So don't even worry about it. And plus we're gonna be whooping that ass on that field too as well. So they're gonna be really upset about that.
That's right.
Falcons big win in Philadelphia the other night, and of course we have Sunday Night Football too as well coming up here this week. How does it work for you in your world, Matt? I mean, you saw the Falcons come in with a big win. Now they're coming back home. More fans are really excited about entering the Benz this week. Does that put more pressure on you now after a big win that the Falcons had on the road that they're coming back to the Benz now? Or is it just it's just another day of work for me?
No, it does actually change the dynamic. So
nice.
When fans are excited about the game and everything, it really changes how food and beverage rolls throughout the stadium. But just the electricity in the stadium and the feel coming off of a win, going into another game, and then the Ring of Honor and all that. I mean, it doesn't look like it because there's not a lot going on. They're actually painting the field right now. If you can see, they put the Falcon logos on there, but you can feel it. You can feel the excitement. We're coming off of a win. We're going to win this game this Sunday. So we're excited. The whole team's excited. We rally behind it. So it's awesome to get a win on the field and then get a win off the field by serving 100,000 hot dogs.
Nice. This is great, Falcon fans. And you heard it here first from Chef Matt that Work Done will be working with Chef Matt coming up soon with the Falcon Saints game just around the corner here. So for fans that's going to the Benz, this is what it's about when we can bring Chef Matt here for just a couple minutes to find out the ins and outs of going on behind the scenes. We know what's happening on the field. These are some of the things that's happening off the field. Chef Matt, you did talk about Arthur Blank, and he does have the Ring of Honor Sunday night. What does that mean for you? Because you've been around Arthur Blank and working in this stadium for quite some time now. But what does that mean for you that Arthur Blank gets this moment of celebration and that you have a big part in it as well?
Yeah. So obviously it's really cool. He does so much stuff for the city and the community, and he never wants, the publicity. He never wants to be recognized for it, which says a lot of
That's that stadium connection. That stadium. He's probably there. He is.
Person. So the Ring of Honor is really, really cool. So yeah, he was up. He came up to see the new Molly Bees last weekend, and I got talking for a little bit, and he was really the space. That was the first time he saw it live. So he was appreciative of, everybody did for that. But yeah, we're looking forward to Sunday and super excited that we get to highlight him.
Now you're also standing in one of the new areas at the stadium. That's the Mercedes-Benz Club Terrace area that you are. I know a lot of fans have been asking about the terrace. What goes on in that area? Because people remember the patio just being the patio, and then you got some fans that are showing up now like, where did this terrace stuff come from?
Sorry, I think you broke up a little bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. You can hear me good?
Yeah. So you can kind of see there's the stadium, right? So you walk in, you have food and beverage here, you have a personal bartender, you have food and beverage here, and then you're literally feet away from the players. So you get to hang out right here. You're on the field, and the 50-yard line is right here. So you're within reach of the players, which is, I mean, this is one of the coolest spots in the stadium. This is my little office, home away from home, when I need to get away from the kitchen and the madness that's happening there. Come here, take a seat. This is my little
just chilling. Oh wow, you're a fan. You're actually a fan today. That's great, Chef Matt. That's great to see. Kristen Lewis wants to know, how much does it cost? I don't know if Matt doesn't know the ticketing area about the price of the terrace.
I don't, unfortunately. It ain't cheap, probably.
I mean, what we could, really, Christy, cool, if you need to, Christy, reach out to me. I can get you in contact with somebody great that works in those areas that can help you out too as well. I had a friend of mine recently asking about one of the suites for the Cowboys game, and I was able to give a contact and reference to, and she was able to purchase her suite for awesome. That game. So I'll be able to help you out, Christy, cool. Any way you need. Just let me know. I can let you know. Chef Matt, I know you just let us know about the Warrick Dunn thing going on. Is there anything else you might let us know what's going on in the future? Something that Chef Matt can say, that you can say.
There's one I'm looking at right now, but I can't.
Let's hold. We can hold off on that because we'll have you here back on the channel multiple times this season, Matt.
Yes, I'm looking. I'll give you a hint. I'm looking up really high right now at something that's going to be.
He has a vision.
Really, really high up.
He has a vision, Falcon fans.
I'll leave it at that. Maybe next time I'll be able to release that. But something really cool at the end of the season is happening.
Hey, this is great. Our chef's corner that we have to introduce to the fans here. I know fans were asking about, what do I eat in Philly? What do you eat in Philly? Philly cheesesteaks. I'll tell you right now. I was there for the whole weekend. Matt, outside of the Philly cheesesteaks, I went to Jim's. I went to Shabbaros. I went to Iskabibbles. I went to Pat's. But outside of the Philly cheesesteaks, Matt, the food was just like bland. That's what Philly was. I'm like, what happened here? You know, I tried the bang shrimp and the tiger shrimp, and it was like, this is just basic shrimp. But when you try the Philly cheesesteak, it's like, oh my God, this is everything. Why is that for some cities? It's just they just put more emphasis on the food that they really want to cook, and then the rest of the food is kind of subpar, or how does that work?
Yeah, I mean, I think when they're so well known for one item, a lot of that focus goes to that one item, and everything else, I guess, falls by the wayside. So, like New York, it's all about pizza in New York, but they have plenty of other good food. So I'm not sure what's up with Philly, but the Philly cheesesteak is pretty damn good. I went up there a couple of years ago and tried it at both of those spots. Nice.
And the cool thing about Philly is for the locals, they don't name like just Geno's and Pat's. They will name all the other Philly cheesesteak spots because there's about 50 Philly cheesesteak spots in Philly. Everybody has a Philly cheesesteak spot. So, Falcon fans, if you ever go to Philly, definitely try out the Philly cheesesteaks they have here. Matt, what do you recommend here in the city when it comes to eating? Because you're in the kitchen all day. I know you can go in there and whip up, a beautiful 4 or 5 course meal, but what do you like to eat when you're just out of being Chef Matt, away from being Chef Matt?
You know what's cool is downtown Ponce. H&F Burger with Linton Hopkins is really good. Hops Chicken, he owns that spot as well. Those are really good, hand pressed burgers. So I don't think there's anything better than a nice smash burger. So those are some of my spots. But yeah, I do a lot of cooking at home too. So I've been teaching. I got a 7-year-old and a 3-year-old. So we've been getting in the kitchen, and I've been kind of teaching them, letting them play around and learn some stuff along with my wife. So. I wish I could get out more, and that's definitely one of my goals this year is to get out a lot more. But yeah, those are some good spots. Ponce Avenue, Ponce City Market is really cool.
Falcon fans, you're hearing it from Chef Matt. Terry?
Okay, so Chef Matt, I know you love the tortellini. I remember that from our show last time. What's your favorite dessert to prepare? And and your favorite dessert to consume, and are they the same?
Mm.
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't think there's anything better than like a good bananas Foster, a nice rum butter glaze, some
Mm.
bananas and ice cream. That's probably my favorite to prepare and eat, and we do that up in press box quite often. We'll do a nice bananas Foster action station, um, and then churros, some stuffed churros. Those are
Woo!
fire. Those are fire. Yep.
You can't beat that. And we're talking about breakfast with One Time for the Fan. Terry's on dessert with One Time for the Fan. That's our Friday night show, Falcon fans. So
Yep.
be prepared for that. Chef Matt, we might need we have this Superman chat thing. So people donated to the channel this morning. Of course, we reached 1,000 subscribers, and we hit all the YouTube requirements for the Superman chat. But we just don't know what to do for the Superman chat. People have songs, and other people, are creating this, I guess this intro before we announce who's giving away, the Superman chat. But Chef Matt, you might have to help us here. We don't know what to do when people donate to the channel. So should we bring like a band in? Like, should I hire like a saxophonist to come in here and like try to serenade the crowd a little bit, and then we get them down? What do we do?
A mariachi band.
A mariachi band.
Cool, that's really cool. That's a good one. Let's definitely think on that one. I think we could get creative on that.
We're gonna have to.
That's a pretty cool thing, though.
We're gonna have to, because the Superman chats are rolling in, and a lot of people are excited to donate here to the channel, because One Time for the Fan, like I said, it's from the fan for the fan. Like you all know, what's up?
I got it.
You want to tell me on air or off air? Because the fans, they're going to be expecting that the next time.
No, I think it could be a cool idea. What if you kind of gather up all those donations, and then you do a contest, and you get a couple tickets to a game, and they can come to a Falcons game?
Oh, that's awesome.
Boom.
Yeah, that's it. I think we got it, ladies and gentlemen.
I think we have some. I think we have something here, Terry.
And they can have a nice food and beverage experience. They can, whoever wins that, I can bring them some of the tasting around the stadium. So
whoa!
Wow!
Tickets to a game, get a chance to meet Chef Matt, and get a chance to taste a little bit of the MBS culture over there at the stadium too as well. You can't beat that.
Burger.
I think we just figured it out. There you go.
I do want to say Poppy's. For those that do not know, people just walk around the stadium looking for restaurants to eat at and places to get some good food. Poppy's Cuban Grill. I think it's over there at 100,
110, I believe.
108, 109, 110, around there. Poppy's. I got to try Poppy's now.
Yep.
That's some good food. The stadium has a lot to offer when it comes to having good food. How is the USA Today? What's it? The food and beverage stadium ranking. How is it right now?
Yeah, so I appreciate you bringing that up. So there's a couple. So there's the Voice of the Fan, which all the fans from around the country at all NFL stadiums vote on. It's just by the fan. We have gotten number 1 for food and beverage 7 years in a row, so we're going for year 8. But for this new one, USA Today, they're voting on best food at an NFL stadium. So I've been pushing really hard for everybody to vote daily up until September 30th. And we're in the number 1 spot right now. So we got 10 more days, about a week. And I'm really hoping to take that number 1 spot for a different thing outside of Voice of the Fan. So really, really excited about that. This weekend, being able to give away 100,000 hot dogs really shows. I mean, it's literally taken a month of planning, and obviously the entire culinary team, but this is the entire Levy management team that has been planning this thing, from the logistics to the, building these mock stations, to the kitchen outside with the electrical and engineering team, to guest services passing out the cups, to Jackie's team with all the trash that is going to happen because of 100,000 hot dogs. There's this entire building has really put in a lot to be able to do what we're about to do. And from a fan's perspective, it's like, okay, cool, it's a hot dog and they're giving away a free hot dog, but they don't understand all of the work that goes in behind the scenes, which, it's a lot on every single department in this building. So I'm appreciative of everybody's support on this. And that's why we're number 1. That's why we're going to stay number 1 in that right there. Press vote on there daily, once per day, and we'll take home that number 1 spot.
Fans in the chat are asking, where do we go to vote? I just dropped the link in the chat for you all. You can see it also here on the screen. Now, Matt, for fans that do not know, how did this idea come about with the Mercedes-Benz box with the brisket nachos in the middle?
Yeah. So we always one thing that we do is we always have to innovate. We can never let menu items get stale. But for me, it's not just about the food. Food has to be 100% best quality. But if it doesn't look good as well, it doesn't check all the
That's true.
boxes, right? So it's got to
That's
taste
true.
good, but it also has to look good. So a big push is the vessel. This was something that we did a couple of years ago. We have a design team that we give them the ideas, they mock it up, and then it comes to life. So that's the Stadium Nacho. There's a new one that I had designed this year, which is the A wings. I don't know if you have a picture of that, but I did an A box. It's the shape of an A, and I did some really cool graffiti artwork around the sides of it. I don't know if it's on Google. Maybe it is. Type in Mercedes-Benz Stadium A wings and see if they pop up. But we do 10 lemon pepper wings, some fries, and just the artwork on this A box is really, really cool. So that's a big push, is to make sure that the food tastes good, but also looks good.
Falcon fans, you're hearing it here from Chef Matt, Mercedes-Benz Stadium Senior Executive Chef Matt. And I want to give a shout out to you, your team too, as well, for what you guys do. This Sunday, bringing in, what you said, an extra 100 cooks for different stations too as well. You're going to have stations set up outside the stadium too as well. Matt, you're doing more walking than you usually do apparently this week, right?
Oh, yeah. So
you said it's 20 miles in a day. Look like what, 40 miles this week?
Shoot, I don't know. It's going to be up there, but just to kind of paint the picture again. So an outdoor kitchen with 12 ovens, and then about 50 different pop-up locations throughout the stadium that we're going to have cooks. Hey, I'm sorry. I got my phone blowing. I think
you're fine.
So I think I'm going to have to hop off right now because they're trying to set up for this weekend. So I got to hop off and give some more direction. But I'll definitely be on next week, next Friday. Let's do it if you got your show going next Friday.
Let's do it again. Let's bring you back here because fans will probably hear about the experience from Sunday. The Chef's Corner. We have a big tailgate going on at the Carolina Falcons game coming up in October. We want to know what item should we add to our tailgate, Matt? So we can definitely bring you back here to find out what's going on with our tailgate. So you can help us out there. But fans in the chat, Chef Matt, just let us know where you are on social media and your shout outs, and you're good, brother.
Thank you. Yeah, at Stadium Chef, one word. I appreciate everybody. If you have any questions on what I do here, what anyone does here, definitely hit me up, DM me if you're interested in opportunity as well. I've hired plenty of people just straight off Instagram that want to get in this industry. So, yeah, definitely let me know.
Hey, Falcon fan, this is great. We'll have Chef Matt back on the show. Thank you so much for everything, Chef Matt.
Appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Bye, Terry. All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
I told y'all. Now that's a podcast right there. You're talking Falcons, Eagles, how we whooped them up. Jack's on the chair doing a little Uzi dance. And then Chef Matt jumps in here to talk about the Ring of Honor situation with Arc the Blank on Sunday and how they're doing so much behind the scenes to prepare fans to have a good time. What's up, Terry?
I feel special because he said my name. I'm just saying.
He did say Terry.
I feel like I've. That deserves a wow. Thank you, Chef Matt, wherever you are.
Chef Matt to say T-Will next time. Hey, Chef Matt, we got our co-host here.
T. I'm no longer in the mailroom of one time.
Oh my gosh. Falcon fan, this is what it's all about.
I made it.
Before we jump out of here, Terry, let's talk Chiefs Falcons.
Chief. 6 months later, I'm on fries.
Which one? What movie was that?
That was shoot. What is that? Robert Townsend. God, what is it?
Not Hollywood Shuffle, was it?
Hollywood Shuffle, yeah.
Shuffle, yes. I'm gonna lay you on fries.
I'm on fries, Jack. I'm moving up in the world.
Terry done went from this whole week. He done said Breaking, Beat Street, and Hollywood Shuffle. Now I know where most of the trivia is coming from. 80s, 90s reference movies, especially with Robert Townsend. I was like Mr. Hollywood at one point. Terry.
I love Robert Townsend.
My boy said Coming to America. That one was
what up, Uncle Steve? Hey, you know what? So where Chef Matt was, that's where Uncle Steve was.
Oh, Uncle Steve is fancy. Of course he's over there. I'm sure Uncle Steve was looking in the background like, yeah, he's sitting in my seat right now.
Hey, don't sleep on Uncle Steve. Uncle Steve. I'm saying. Baller alert. I'm in
Philly. I want to let y'all know I'm in Philly. And I'm at the game, right? And I'm thinking I'm loud. Let's go defense. Let's go defense. Next thing I hear, let's go defense. Who the hell screaming louder than me? I I look over to my right.
Uncle Steve.
Uncle Steve sitting row 1, seat 2.
Uncle Steve.
I'm seat 8. He's seat 2. He got me that day.
Oh wow.
Matter of fact, he's seat 1. He's in the aisle. He can run up the stairs.
He parked your ire.
He took my aisle seat. That's the reason why I'm seat 8. He took the aisle seat.
Bro,
I love sitting in the aisle seat because I can get up, run around. I can do whatever I want. The seat 8, I got to say, excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I don't want to do that.
Hey, man, membership has its privileges, Jack.
Shit.
I know. Hey, hold up. Wait, Mateo says, what's up, T-Will? What's up, Mateo? How we doing? Uncle Steve says, Jack was very loud.
Hey,
Uncle Steve.
I'm just being a fan.
I can believe you. Nah, you being the damn mayor.
I'm just being a fan.
No.
It's one of those moments where, and then fans know you too. From Falcon fans, Rise Up Tour fan club. We see fans all the time. Big shout out to all the diehard Falcon fans.
Yep.
But when Eagle fans can see me turn and say, Uncle Steve, what's up, man? Hey, Ben Diane, what's up? Yo, LaMarcus, what's good? Hey, Joseph, what's good? Now they're looking at you like, yo, these jokers know each other. Let's chill on this one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't no ragtag like, oh, I don't know this dude. Nah, I got Mike standing next to me, row of Falcon fans right here, Uncle Steve, Joseph, Ben, Mark, Thomas. Man, what?
Yeah.
Don't let it get. Hold on. Don't start no shit up in here. Don't start it.
Oh boy.
That's how it was at one point. We deep in here, and we from Atlanta, but we didn't say the other T. We from Atlanta.
We're from the A.
We from the A.
From the A. That's where we're from.
And you can see it on Philly fans' faces. They're like, they're from Atlanta. Let's leave them alone. Yeah, let's do that.
Who are these guys? I don't know.
But when you mention the Cowboys, oh, F the Cowboys, we hate them. I can see damn, y'all turned into barbarians when we mention the Cowboys. So I see what happens when the Cowboys come into the Lincoln Financial Field. There's pure hate.
But y'all struck a chord of harmony with your hatred for the Cowboys, right?
In a way. That was the way to get out of most situations. They were like, boo, we hate the Falcons. Yeah, but we all hate the Cowboys. And they were like, you're right about that.
Let's come together.
You're right about that. They would start talking trash and it's like, hey, we all hate the Cowboys. And they're like, you're right. You're right. Let's let these guys chill. They hate the Cowboys too.
At a moment, did Falcons fans and Eagles fans sit together and enjoy a moment? Did you guys sing Kumbaya, or was it just, am I doing too much? Like,
the only moment I can say that we shared otherwise than, we all walked out together is when they say go Birds. Which bird?
Which bird, right? It's
And then they did the same thing for the Cowboys. They turned around and said, you know what? This guy's 2 for 2.
We all
This guy's 2 for 2. He hates the Cowboys just like us.
Oh.
And we're still trying to identify which bird we're talking about when we say go Birds. Because there's 2 birds on the field right now. And Eagles fans will turn around and say, damn, I hate this guy, but he's right. Which bird?
Which bird?
Which bird is he talking about?
I wonder if it was a movement. Which bird? Hashtag which bird?
That was the joke. I mean, being in Arizona last year, looking up on the screen, and they got Rise Up Red Sea. Rise Up Red Sea.
That doesn't even sound right.
That doesn't. And you look over to your slogan, and you're like, we say Rise Up, and they say Rise Up Red Sea. What the hell just happened? And then they put on the screen, get loud, bird gang. No, Terry, this is the good one. When they say, get loud, bird gang. Well, there's 2 fucking birds in here.
Right. What bird gang are you talking about?
But the pure disrespect in Arizona last year was when the Cardinal mascot was riding dirty birds on a car.
Damn.
Fans went crazy. Yeah, dirty birds. That's what we are. We're the dirty birds. And I'm like, you guys are in Arizona.
You're not the dirty bird.
What is going on here?
Can we talk about copyright infringement, Cardinals?
Shit.
We're here first, just so we coined Dirty Bird.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'll be back tonight. Falcon fans.
Hey, real quick. Even though Jamal did the dance, the first one to do it and coin it was OJ Santiago.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Big shout out to Falcon fans here in the chat. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Terry, Chiefs, Falcons. Let's get ready to wrap it up here. Chiefs, Falcons, Sunday night. What you got? What are you thinking right now? Are the Falcons in a good spot to win this game? I know you're going to say yes, but tell us why.
Okay, well, they are if they can execute on certain things. Number one, you got to control P. Ryan and Kareem Hunt, which is a lot easier than controlling Pacheco.
Which Kareem Hunt are you getting, though? That's the problem.
Well, either way, whichever one you get, you got to control.
Yep.
You need to protect against Mr. Chris Jones. Chris Jones, also known as Thanos. Thanos is coming to the Benz, ladies and gentlemen, and he's got 3 power rings, 3 power stones. He only needs 3 more. So you got to control Thanos. Be alive for the second play with Pat Mahomes, right? So Pat usually likes to scramble around and avoid tackles and do his thing and then throw 30-yard bombs. Because
behind the back, 30-yard bombs too as well. Some junk like this.
Yeah, whatever. Behind his back, whatever. But gotta be alive for the second play. You gotta confuse him a little bit. You're gonna have to disguise your defense. Make him think about it. We cannot turn over the ball on offense, and we need at least 2 turnovers on defense. Like last week against the Eagles, we must be able to run the ball to kill the clock. And let's get Kyle Pitts the ball this week, man. Let's see if we can open up on those linebackers. They seem susceptible, so let's get Kyle Pitts the ball. If we can do some combination of that, I feel like we have a great chance. What are your thoughts, sir? What do you think is that space?
I agree with you, and I want to go now offensively. I want Kirk Cousins in that offense in rhythm early. I will say the Eagles matched up well against us, but they also helped us stay in the game a long time too as well. There was a couple times where, I mean, you heard the Eagles fans mention they blew that first drive in the first half, right? They missed. They didn't go for the field goal. They went for it on 4th down one time, right? Could have put points up over there. They tried us a couple times, and our defense stood firm.
They did.
Right? So you got to be careful of Kansas City going out there saying, oh, no, when we get in 4th and 4 on the 30 in the first half, we're going for it. There's no field goal. So you got to be prepared for the extra plays with Andy Reid too as well. Extending the drive with Pat Mahomes, you got to get him off the field. Like Terry said, he's going to run around, do some Kyle Murray shit, and then he might just throw the ball up like this and Travis Kelce catches it. It's some random shit Patrick Mahomes to do. Hell, at this point, Taylor Swift might even catch the ball on Sunday. But for Falcon fans here in the chat, and she's in the suites, and for Falcon fans here in the chat, offensively, get Bijan Robinson going early. Mooney, Ray, who has been done a fantastic job already, Ray being here with this team. First of all, the 2 new additions for this Falcon team has been putting on right now for the first 2 games. Right. Ray and Mooney. Big shout out to those 2 guys here. Hope we can keep them here for quite some time so far. Just off of the first 2 games, I can see that they are working in rhythm with Kirk Cousins. You said Kyle Pitts. Let's get Kyle Pitts involved more. Last time he was in the Benz, he did score. So maybe might go ahead and get another touchdown sighting here. A lot of fantasy owners are looking at targets. Yes, we won the game the other day against the Eagles, but they want their targets. They want Kyle Pitts to get, 10 receptions for $150 or something like that. I mean, you do have 2 strong tight ends in this league playing up against each other Sunday with Travis Kelce and Kyle Pitts, but I do think Falcons will come away with this win. Defensively, you guys been playing decent for the first 2 games. Get a couple more sacks here on Patrick Mahomes. I do think the contain that Judon and that defensive line did in the second half against Jalen Hurts worked as well, seeing how he was able to escape the pocket and get down the field with his legs. This Sunday, you have another quarterback to do the same exact thing, right? You give him space, you give him opportunity. Defense, you guys got to mash down because he's going to run for those 10, 15 yards when he doesn't have a throw. And he's missing his star wide receiver. Hollywood Brown is not playing. He does have Rashee Rice. He's also missing his running back too as well, which could cause some problems. So, Terry?
I said Pacheco.
Pacheco. I mean, I didn't want to butcher his names. I already knew I was going to ready to do it. But for Falcon fans here in the chat, you have a game Sunday that after a big comeback win against the Eagles, it does make this game, more of a must win because you'd love to go 2-1 to go play an Aints team who right now, they have to play the Eagles Sunday, but right now they've put up almost 90 points in 2 games. So defensively, I want to see this team, be the strength on Sunday. I want to see this defense go out there 2 picks because one thing Pat Mahomes will do is he will randomly throw that ball 30, 40 yards down the field because he believes Travis Kelce and some of those guys are open. But guess what's in the backfield? Jesse Bates and a guy that knows Patrick Mahomes very well. The one, apparently I saw a stat the other day, the safety who's picked off Pat Mahomes the most, Justin Simmons. And now you got Justin Simmons in the backfield. Jesse Bates, who had the game-winning interception against the Eagles. I think Pat Mahomes in that defense knows we better be careful throwing this ball down the field with those two safeties. And Mel Kiper, I don't know what the hell you're talking about with these two safety look, and they shouldn't be that far back. Yo, Mel Kiper, chill. Like,
can we talk about that for a second?
We're gonna talk about that on the next pop-up because we have some stuff to go through tonight. But yes, Mel Kiper, Terry, I can see where these journalists will try to use their platform to change the game, and Mel Kiper has a platform that could potentially have a comment like that or a statement like that get back to Roger Goodell and the rules committee team. And next thing you know, safeties next year needs to be up 10 yards closer to the line of scrimmage. Nah, F that. Let the game be played the way the game is played. Scott Karisic pointed out this morning, a lot more people are running, cover 2s, 3s, and 6s too as well. So, that deeper safety look is common. But Mel Kiper doesn't like that. He doesn't want to see that. He wants to see 70-yard passes down the field because his fantasy team is probably losing. But Falcon fans, you got to get Pat Mahomes off the field. Defense, we're back at the Benz. Let's create our own hostile environment. I'm not even worried about the Chiefs fans. That's like the last part that I'm going to talk about here. Chiefs fans. They're not the Eagles fan base, right? They're not the Saints fan base. I understand they have 2 championships, but I'm not expecting to see a massive amount of Chiefs fans. 3 championships? Yeah. I'm not expecting to see like Chiefs fans take over our stadium, especially after a big win the Falcons just had against the Eagles. And you heard it from Chef Matt. Fans are more excited now to come to the Benz because of the win, right? Because we just beat the Eagles on that late drive. Fans are like really looking forward to walking in the Benz on Sunday night. And when was the last time we had a Sunday night football game here in Atlanta where you can tailgate and party and go to church and do whatever you have to do all day? And then at night, you can head on over to the Benz and go watch some Sunday night football. That is what it's about here. One time for the fan, from the fan, for the fan. I can't wait for Sunday night. I'm in the building. Terry's in the building. Falcon fans, let's get this W. Let's get this W, and let's really show the NFL that the other night it wasn't just a fluke win, right? Now, we do know the strength of schedule. We talked about this all summer, how tough it's going to be playing up against the Steelers at home to control TJ Watt, some of the other guys on defense. I mean, we didn't even think Justin Fields would have a game like how he did. Yep. But then we talked about week 2 after we lost week 1. We was like, how are we going to beat the Eagles? How? Well, you saw how on Monday night. Now we go to another tough opponent. Back-to-back champs, Kansas City Chiefs. Is it a winnable game? Very much so. Can the Falcons go out there and get the job done? Very much so. Got to believe in this team, just like they are. You think Kirk walked into that huddle Monday night and told his team, hey, guys, we have no shot at winning this game. 0 shot. But because there's a minute 24 seconds left, we're going to go out here and just throw the ball around. Absolutely not. Remember, Kirk said he's been in some situations where he was on the other side of the ball, where they thought they had the win and lost the game. So now for him to be on the other side of the ball, the team that's trailing, and to come away with a win and have the other team say, wow, I can't believe this. Falcon fans, we've been in those moments too. And it was great for the fans to point out, wow, when was the last time we had a comeback win like this?
Oh, man, it was great. Jack, let me ask you one. You're 80 on the run, right? You're 80 on the run. Right?
I could have did my throw. It would have been a little bit different. I probably would have missed Mooney because he did the out route. I'm looking for Drake. Like,
I got it. But Jack, here's what I want to know. Right? I know Kirk told him to relax and whatever the hell he said. It's Jack Spade. It's Monday night. We're playing the Eagles, right? In Link Stadium or whatever. What do you say to those grown men on that field to get them to respond? What do you say coming into the huddle?
I go in the huddle and I say, well, I'm making $100 million a year. How much y'all making? Anybody? All right then. then. Let's get this show started.
You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? If it's me and T. Will's quarterback, first thing I'm saying, yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers.
GPKA, mother.
Go.
And here's the crazy part, too. I'm in Philly. I'm at Xfinity Live where all the fans hang out. Eagles fans are cheering because the Saints are beating the shit out of the Cowboys. They're cheering.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sitting over there like, no, not this. And then on the other side, Braves fans who are there, Falcons fans who are Braves fans, they're cheering because Philly was playing the Mets.
And beating the shit out of them.
And we're sitting there like, all right. So Eagles fans turn around like, what the hell is going on here?
How did we get it?
Like, oh, we're Braves fans, and they're like, they should get to the playoffs.
We get it.
They need the Mets to lose.
You know what? Hey, look. Hey, man, I'll tell you something. This team, if this Braves team gets to the playoffs, they could win the World Series. They could be eliminated. Like, you just don't know. I
just want them to reach the playoffs, man. Just reach that mark. I mean, they mashed up Cincinnati last night. They beat the shit out of them.
Oh, my God, did they ever. But so we're 2 games behind the Mets, right?
Yeah.
And for those of you who are interested, I do have a show for my ATL Sports 1 on YouTube. We will be talking about this very thing tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. So if you love the Braves, you want to talk some Braves, pop on over to my show and we can talk about it. But no, the Braves are 2 behind the Mets. The Mets have 3 left with the Phillies. And then we play the Marlins this weekend. And then the Mets come to our place, and that's going to settle it because the winner of that series is probably going to go on to the wild card, to the final wild card spot. So we'll see. It'll be interesting.
Terry, when we coined the slogan "Rise Up," we should have partnered with Cialis or Viagra.
Wow. Damn. Is that a penalty or a wow? Like
that's a wow right there. McCartney's these diehard Atlanta Falcons fan.
I need to say wow. I feel the need to say pause. Just pause. Wow.
Oh
damn.
My gosh.
Damn. That's definitely it. Wow.
Reds they beat the Reds so bad they're the Pinks now.
McCartney's from way downtown. McCartney's dropping bombs. I almost said balls. Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
Way down.
Fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. John Moreno checking in. Falcon Stadium will be lit Sunday night. I wish I could be there, but I will be supporting Falcons at home. That's what it's about. One time for the fan, from the fan, for the fan. Mateo's in the chat. He said, our new slogan is "Who's next?"
Oh, I love that.
You beat the Chiefs Sunday.
Is next.
Who's next might be our season slogan.
It might be.
But you got to add the F word too. Who the fuck is next?
Next, right. I love
There's a little more profanity what Raheem was saying in that locker room.
I love that. And the way he said it, like you didn't expect it coming.
Bro, he walked in the locker room to go have a post-game speech with the team, and they over here, I guess, got the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, that shit. I mean, bro.
You deserve that moment, though. That's a shine moment. You're in Philly's locker room, hostile environment. You're getting ready to go get on the bus to get to the plane and head back to Atlanta after a minute 36, whatever, minute 20-something drive, no timeouts, 4 or 5 passes. People are open.
Yeah. My nephew was heartbroken. It was funny. Not that it was funny. He's my nephew. Okay. I didn't.
Bill Goldberg? What's up there?
No, so my nephew's an Eagles fan, and we had a bet, and of course I won. But it was just so funny talking to him the next morning because he was in shock. Like, I cannot believe that happened. And, you know, I could have really gone in, but he's my nephew. So I didn't.
Hey,
now,
Falcon fans.
My coworkers, I went in. I did not stop. There was a barrage of Falcon from 3 a.m. up until 12 p.m. same day. Oh, yeah. I went in. It was fun. It was great.
Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. T-Will.
What's up?
Let's go ahead and wrap it up here, man. What are your shout-outs? Who you want to talk to, man? The platform is yours. Go right ahead, sir.
First and foremost, shout out to Chef Matt for joining us. It is always a great time. We appreciate you, brother. We appreciate your time. We appreciate your content. Hey, we just appreciate what you do. We appreciate you as a man, as an individual, as a Falcons fan. So thank you for joining our show. Looking forward to many, many, many more times where you do it again. Secondly, want to shout out to the fans in this chat. Thank you guys for giving us an hour and 40 minutes of your time. I know we enjoyed it. I think you guys did it well. And it is always fun on Friday mornings. And we just really enjoy you guys. Look, we can't do this without you. And let's just keep going, man. Let's just keep building things. And more importantly, let's get a Falcons win on Sunday night. That is great. Let me see. I guess I want to thank Kim for putting up with me Monday night because I probably kept her up till 4 or 5 in the morning. Jack, I was so excited, man. Oh my God. You said what?
You talking about Monday night when you was going live?
Yeah, man. Because
I jumped on the live at 2:30, and you talking about you're lit and you're up, bro. The game was over at 11 and some change. Here I go jumping on the live at 2:30 in an Uber with an Eagle fan that's the driver. He didn't want to pick us up. He saw us jump in the car with 3 Falcon fans. You're like, nah, I'm good. Y'all gotta get another driver. No, the hell we ain't. You finna get a 1-star. Take us to the damn destination.
I pissed her off, and I got a bad habit of doing this. But when I got off the podcast, I was like, "Damn, oh my God, the last play, they were in cover too. You should I talked to her till 5 in the morning. I know she wanted to cuss me out. She knew I was all excited. So, Kimberlyn Wilson, I love you with all my heart. My morning, my every afternoon, my day, my night. I appreciate you, and thank you for being there because that was just outrageous the other night, and I appreciate you. Shout out to God. Hey, wouldn't be here without him. Thank him for every day that he wakes me up. Thank him for the good and the bad. Thank him just for being in my life. And last but not least, as always, sir, Mr. Jack Spade, I have to thank you. Oh, you know what? Shout out to our tribe, Chris, Berto, Smitty from 95 North, Big Low Country, and Uncle Steve, and Mark too, Mark Cheney. And last but not least, Jack wouldn't be here without you and Eric Parker. So I got to always thank you. I appreciate you. And as long as you keep invite me back, I'll keep coming. And with that being said, sir, I'm going to defer to you. Go right ahead. Oh, sorry. One last thing. Guys, you can go to my channel, For My ATL Sports 1 at YouTube. Say again, For My ATL Sports 1 on YouTube. I'll put it in the chat. You can see my content there. We do Falcons, we do Hawks, we do Braves. We're going to do a show tonight on the Falcons. We'll do a show tomorrow. The show tonight will be at 7. The show tomorrow will be at 1. The show tomorrow will be at Braves. And the show tonight will be on the Falcons. And what up, Kerry? And with that being said, Jack, I'm going to defer to you. Go ahead.
Hey, big shout out to everybody in the chat. Pam Johnson said, yeah, we saw the price Uber was charging. We called a friend. The cool thing about it, outside of the Lincoln Financial Field, there were Uber drivers that were trying to not, get charged the Uber fees. So if you saw like $60-something like on the Uber thing, or like $40-something on the Uber thing, there was other Uber drivers that were like, hey, y'all, we'll take y'all up the street for like 25, like 30. You know what I'm saying? What y'all want to do? And Uber drivers trying to cut off other Uber drivers and say, how much he charge you? He charge you 35? All right, we'll do 30. How much he charge? He charge you 30, we'll do 25. It's like, what the hell just is going on here? Like, yes, we'll be working together. But Falcon fans, this is great being out there in Philly, and for all the fans that showed up in Philly, once again, I'm glad you guys had a good time. Miss Carrie is here in the chat, checking in one time for the fan. Bodie, big shout to Bodie 3002 as well. But yeah, shout outs go to everybody in the chat. One time for the fan, from the fan, for the fan. Pam Johnson said, try 90 to 100. Yeah, they'll probably surging.
Damn.
Hell yeah. That's probably directly after the game if they're surging like that. I mean, we left that area around like 2:15. Because Xfinity Live closed at 2, and then we was out there hanging out with some Falcon fans, just chilling. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that's still repping these Falcons. We have a big game Sunday night, as you can see right here on the bottom of the screen. Falcons Chiefs Sunday Night Football, and that's going to be great, man. Because if the Falcons can come away with this win, 2 primetime games that can show not only the fan base, but it can show the world that this team is ready. But don't forget, Falcon fans, you still have another tough game right after that. And that game will be against them Aints. And they're going to come down here flexing, especially if they beat the Eagles Sunday. They're going to come down here flexing next week like they're 3-0. They're hosting the Super Bowl. They're scoring over, 80-something points right now. the first 2 games. I think they've only used their punter once in the past 2 games. So for Falcon fans, I mean, this defense, I do believe that this defense is going to be a big, strong part of our team this year. And you're looking at, Jesse Bates and Justin Simmons and AJ Terrell and Grady Jarrett and some of these guys is going to help take us to the next step, man, in the right direction. So not worried about the Saints offense when they got to go against our defense, but it's going down in a major way. John Moreno said, rise up. It's Friday, 2 more days and it's on. Mateo's in the chat said, I'll be in the Benz versus them Aints. I'm ready. Let's beat those Chiefs and bring that energy versus our worst rival out, man. Big shout out to everybody here talking Falcons football. Once again, we have another show. Those shows Sunday night because we're at the game, right? So big shout out to all the content creators who's going to be having their podcasts and everything going on. And there's a lot of content creators out here in the community talking Falcons football. So big shout out to you all. Continue to do that. And of course, we'll have another pop-up show later this week because that Sunday night game's kind of messing up some things. And then we have the game next week and then the Thursday night game to follow. And then it's on to the worst team in the NFL, the Carolina Panthers. So Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. What can I say, Terry? Falcons Chiefs Sunday night, man. Let's go get a dub. One time for the fan. We up out of here, y'all.